Hey, Coach. Justin Egan, the outfield. Early in the second half, you made the three subs all at once. That's not something that we've really seen you do too often. What in the game did you see that prompted that, and what were you looking to accomplish?
Um, I spoke at half time about I thought we were a little bit flat and a little bit. I don't think we looked dangerous enough in the final third. I don't think we looked like we were going to really create big chances, really hurt Colorado. So I said at half time, we lacked intensity and we lacked the ability to create. I think you've seen against DC and against New England and even Atlanta, and the offensive volume that we've had was far greater than the first half. So I was thinking about doing it at halftime, but I like to give the opportunity. And as soon as I didn't see any kind of reaction, it was time to give. We got boys on the bench that are chomping at the bit, so make some changes.
Hey, Coach. Matt Mangum, Hudson River Blue. Early in the second half, you chose to bring on Malachi Jones over at Talles Magno. What kind of went into that substitution, Magno coming back from injury?
Yeah, exactly that. He's coming back from injury, right? So he's not played any minutes for a very long time. So Malachi has been into games and shown that he can raise the intensity of the game. And I think he has shown last week and in previous games that he can be the guy that in that moment can give us something different. So, it was a game I felt for Malachi. Talles is going to have to be patient, because when you don't play for so long and you come from, an injury that has had to be managed, he's going to have to get the load into him to be able to play at the intensity that we've been played at.
Hello, Coach. The Homestead hasn't finished with the result that you wanted, but overall it's delivered a lot of positive results, points, you've climbed the table. Are you able to look at it with that perspective right now?
I just said to the guys, whenever we lose at home, whether we're on a good run or a bad run, whenever we lose at home is disappointing, because we want to deliver for our fans, right? We want to make sure that we put a performance in and we not only excite them, but we give them something to enjoy. And we didn't do that enough tonight. We didn't create enough big chances. We weren't in, the small details matter, and we didn't get them right in the first half when we put two great balls across the box and we need to be in at the back post. And, Munsef had that half look and Malachi has a header. And it's always going to hurt when you don't win at home. But, one thing I say to the guys is we delivered 10 points out of 15. Now, those 15 were all at home. The opportunity to take 15 was there. Now, if we can put up 10 from the next 15, it will give us an opportunity to solidify our league position. Now, the difference is 3 of those are away, right? And one of the challenges and one of the aims and one of the progressions of the group is to be better on the road and to put points on the board on the road. And that has to start with Toronto. So, for us, it's about, can we make sure that whatever the situation we're in, we can add points? And, when we get a 5-game homestand, we have the opportunity to put 15 up. We got 10. Now we go on a 5-game home of 3-2 and a derby. And, it's a real test of our character. It's a test of our mentality. It's a challenge for the group. And we're on that journey, and we'll continue. We'll take the disappointment, but we'll get back in the training room. We'll get back on the training pitch, and we'll make sure that we look at why we weren't at the races today, because we weren't. So, we accept it, but we continue to work hard.
Hey, Coach. Chris Campbell from the outfield. We talked a lot about some of the chances not taken, but this is the first time the team has let up 2 goals in quite a while. I know those were wonderful strikes, but Colorado had some good chances in the first half. What defensively kind of didn't go well tonight that has gone better in previous matches?
Yeah, I think when one of our main attributes has been our intensity. One of the things that I've been really proud of is how we've increased the intensity that we play at and how we've increased the intensity that we can react at. And I think when you play a team like Colorado, their strengths are counter-attack. And the one way that we're going to affect counter-attack is by regaining the ball really quickly and having a real intense reaction. And I didn't think we had that today. And being organised on counter-attack, and we gave too much away. In the first half, we gave too much counter-attack away, and in the second half, the second goal comes from almost a regain in those moments. So when I say we weren't at the races, it was in many different ways. And, we had 70% of the ball tonight. And that is a real opportunity for us to create big chances, and we didn't. And when you don't, 70% of the ball is a great opportunity to play against a lot of counter-attack. And, the two go hand in hand. So I think if we're better with the ball and we create some chances, we don't give the counter attack away, and we played into Colorado's hands tonight.
Any other questions in the room? Okay, we'll go to Zoom. Anthony?
Hello, Coach. I was just wondering, what was your thought process in not starting Martinez and Fernandez, who have been very effective as super subs? And also, what were your feelings about Bakar's performance and still his frustration of not being able to score goals?
Yeah, I think when I select the team, a lot goes into that, whether it be the opposition, whether it be form. You know, the team that played tonight has played really well together and won football games. So Alonso Martinez and Julian Fernandez have been excellent at coming off the bench. I think that's been a huge attribute for us. And I wanted the opportunity to retain that. Today they came off the bench and it didn't quite happen for us as a team. But I'll say again, Munsef is working hard. Munsef is giving the team a lot of parts of his game and our game that is helping us to win football games. But, we can't hide away from the fact that he's not scoring goals. He will score goals. But at the moment, if the team doesn't score goals, we lose the opportunity to win. So it's about just hard work. It's not about one individual. Our team's strength is how much of a team we are and how hard we work collectively. So when you win a 3-game homestand, you feel like you're on top of the world, right? And then you lose one and you feel like you fell off the edge of a cliff. But the reality is you have to continue to work because there's going to be ups and downs in the season. This team is on a journey and is making progress. And I said 3-4 weeks ago that progress is disheartening, right? Progress is demotivating. Progress is disappointing because this tonight is part of it. You have to take the punches and go back and figure out how you continue to progress and improve a young team, a new team, to continue to win football games. So, we'll pick a team for Toronto that we feel will be prepared to go and win on the road, and maybe there'll be some changes within that.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.